into the game. And I can already guess where one of our commentators is going to hedge his bets on this. So, Toby and Loda, take it away.
You're right. I'm so totally biased. I can't believe it. I crack open the can of Monster before I start a game, and I just go, yeah, NIGMA. The whole. Oh wait, hang on. Alliance. Oh, wait. I get confused. Loda, help me out.
Into the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously a little bit biased, but I'm gonna do my best to, you know, respect both sides.
As long as you remain professional and call out when Dota is broken, then you remain true to yourself, Loda, and that's what really counts.
Yeah.
But what do you think of the draft? Like the panel talking about the PL win condition for NIGMA versus what Alliance have to work with. How do you feel like both teams work on that timing to the win condition?
Well, I think that I'm gonna give one of these boring answers that people usually do. I think that a lot of this is gonna come down to the laning phase. I kind of like what NIGMA is doing this game, honestly.
And for Alliance, they thrive off being able to play off this aggression.
That's true, but you do have Elder Titan. You do have Fury on split pushing with Pagna. The amount of things that they have to invest into pushes are way lower than on the side of Alliance, in which you have that Prophet and her ulti. Yeah, you have Centaur and Shen. That's true, but Elder Titan is very capable of stalling those pushes.
My thought for that is for Alliance, though, they play off of the Wyvern plays in the lane they push. The Chen stays bottom. If it's a real fight, you TP the Wyvern down. Centaur DP just play as 2 at the objective, and Ricky cuts behind. So I think Alliance have the mechanisms to deal with the...
Is now neck and neck between the two of them. Limp really was try and fight. Pugna. That illusion rune's not a disjoint, and if you got a swarm, yeah, you do, but the fairy fire! Yeah. Just enough life for Wee to survive. He's not level 6 yet, so he can't just turn around and get the suck off. As for standing right on top of the runes. Vandalman's able to pick that one up as Kuro got a good stun off. It's a good double hoof stomp from S4 too. As Miracle and Kuro really not wanting to have that fight anymore. They still want to get the other rune. Maybe if there's another stun of marble in 2 seconds time. Okay, not even required. The charges are available. And that should be a very dead Hanskin. As Miracle just phantom rushes forward and finishes the job. And that extra bottle charge went over to Weeha, who's now rotating down to the bottom lane.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. He probably had to invest quite a lot of money into region on top lane as well. Getting
FNG can't escape from this one. The drain from Pugna, the tree into blocking in Chen, so FNG cannot move away from Weeha. Not a lot of Ricky can do about that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Could only watch his friend die, sadly.
And now you're going to bring in 2 big tower pushes. Pugna with a level 3 blast and an H's Prophet.
Yeah,
T1 towers don't really stand a chance against this.
They have the Walking.
They do. And Ricky jumping forward. Sprout's already up. He'll jump out with the tricks of the trade over towards Weeha. S4 runs forward, able to get the hoof stomp out as well. But the Cripify is buying some time for now the drain to arrive. So Nika Baby has to back off, and Nature's Prophet trying to help out by bringing S4 low. And with the follow-up Sprouts, not enough control. Weeha still ends up falling, and Nika Baby and S4 keep the pressure up. Plus 91 damage from the Centaur, trying to play just like Elder Titan. With all that bonus retaliate damage, they find themselves 2 kills and Alliance on the board.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, a huge tip from S4 right there. I think they've been talking about not letting these tier 1s go against Prophet Pugna. So that's completely shutting down NIGMA's game. Same time, I mean, Miracle is free farming on bottom lane. Just not sure if he is.
Oh, he's gonna have help. Mind Control arrives. He's got Sprout available just to get the extra vision so the Lancers can fly forward. Hanskin now gonna run out of his Arctic Burn. And with that kill, you can look towards the tower. You could also look towards S4. The missile will connect. The outpost will still capture Kurowato as long as he possibly could, and the Sprout actually locks Miracle in with S4 inside the trees. And they use the Wrath of Nature to finish the job, so S4 will fall.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And your counter push on the top is pretty mediocre with Nico Baby trying to force it with just the Ricky.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, this is the problem, right? I mean, our tower push is mediocre if we don't invest.
This is a nicer approach. Get the silence over on Pugna. He wants to Cripify himself, but Limp perfectly holds the Crip Swarm for that exact moment.
But now the Chen is helping with the creeps on top, and we're probably gonna get this tower.
MC?
We are trading to 2-1.
Yeah, MC just ran over. The Stampede's up. You look for your target in towards the mid lane. Kuro, a couple of one-charges, brings him up a little bit higher, but this Splinter Blast gets the kill. GH actually denies the mid tower as well. Not exactly what Alliance were hoping for.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was for sure a little bit unfortunate, but I think we're happy with that trade. I was happy to see Nico rotate it as well.
Actually dropped the curse on GH. You do actually have smoke screen available. Mind Control's moving in too, looking for a close sprout. Weeha will also arrive. They spread up Nico Baby, but he's able to blink it away over towards Hanskin. But that means now Hanskin is opened up. Smoke screen gets planted down, trying to buy a little bit of extra cover for the Winter Wyvern to get back, while Chen was pulled. Chen pulled out the Riki from that scenario. That's the safe side of the river.
Yeah, Hanskin was being a good friend there, being enraged for the blink strike and paying with his life, but I think he's happy doing that. Ooh, but NIGMA has a lot of stacks here.
Yeah, they do. You see Kuro playing on the sentries, making sure there's no obs that are looking for it. And I don't 100% know if Nico Baby saw that when he walked around the corner.
No, I don't think so, actually.
He would have seen the bigger stack, but he wouldn't have seen
Oh, you meant the stack.
Miracle, Miracle farming it.
Yeah, no, exactly. I thought you meant the sentry. Ooh, but here's
Mind Control?
Mind Control.
Nico Baby still doesn't have Diffuser Blade, so it's not the easiest kill in the world.
Yeah, no, I'm happy he doesn't commit for that, honestly.
Meanwhile, Miracle has just flash farmed so much. He's taken 2 triple stacks. He's going to get himself a double stack now. This Diffuser Blade timing is... it's just rapidly accelerated.
Yeah, for sure. I think that Miracle is probably... I mean, obviously the strongest hero they have right now, but as you say, that diffusal timing is going to be extremely important. I mean, GH hasn't had an amazing game net worth-wise, but he has decent levels. But at the same time, I'm happy where we're at this point of the game, I would say.
Yeah, top 4 net worth. The Lions do own 3 of them. They're just missing that number 1 position so far. FNG is going to steal the outpost as well, because why not? You're under the cover of smoke, but hey, maybe this is why not.
Yeah.
There's a lot of heroes that moved over very quickly. You see the magical burst damage you get under easy control to kill off Weeha. That's interesting TP from Mind Control, however. He tried to jump in before the Death Prophet could deny up the mid tower, but he's a little too late now. The Chen army is on the chase. Already used one of its nets. There goes the second one. Miracle's moving over. Kuro is here too, and they realize they're going to back out of this. There is no fight to be had.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah, they have the diffuser. Okay, that's why they smoked again.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was so unfortunate.
Got the target.
NIGMA.
Observer Ward sees enough. Winter Wyvern. You do a lot of damage quickly, and the magic missiles done from Kuro ensures you do not get that Winter's Curse out. And now the mana burning off S4. They keep their distance. He has got really a terrible mana pool as this center, especially when he's gone dry. But the silence on Miracle. The controllers go combining with the smoke screen. He can doppelganger and just out of range. And the Storm from GH will help create just enough space for Miracle on 40 HP to get back. Nature's Prophet sticking with him as well, ready to sprout and control anyone who wants to jump forward. And Nico Baby is exactly that. Does it up. Magic missile flies forward. He didn't get to the tricks in time, but now everyone from Alliance is rotated down to the bottom lane, ready to try and take their own fight. Stomp is out. Miracle's trying to create a couple of extra copies. S4 swap back underneath the tier 1 tower, where all that regeneration's up, and Miracle jumped on top of Nico Baby, finds him behind the tower in the trees and moves over to the next target. GH and Kuro trying to battle off, but Kuro's already gone down. GH is isolated, and actually they curse him against the wall. All right, you'll take it. He'll end up going down as well as the tier 1 tower. And NIGMA is time to retreat. Alliance have finally decided to fight, and they may take the triple ancient stack too. If they can catch out Pugna, which they do. Diffuser Blade Riki here at the perfect time. And Weeha just can't get the distance. Limp will get himself a double kill, and that is the best fight that Alliance could have asked for at 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, we couldn't have happened for a better chain of events. I think there's something that is so important to point out here, and I don't really mean to flame or anything like that, but you know, this move that NIGMA makes right before they smoke with PL's diffu timing I could almost call it game losing because.
Aegis Immortal on Nico Baby feels like they're always the ones losing out in the fight. And now Nico Baby coming underneath the sentry ward, jumps forward, going up to GH. He'll have to turn his attention over towards Pugna. GH needs something to help him out, and they've actually caught Nico Baby for a moment, but the silence goes two ways. Magic Missile there, and S4, stun comes. Able to catch out two heroes now with a second life. Nico Baby will put it to use. The curse, Miracle in the bottom rib. He really should be the priority target. They have the silence. He breaks free with the Manta. Now Doppelganger up as well. Which one's the real Miracle? He runs to the right, but he can't get away fast enough. Core Miracle will drop. And the Aegis break does reap rewards for Alliance.
Yeah, extremely manly play by Nico there, going up, making use of the Aegis, knowing his team was following up. I was a little bit worried at first, seeing how split up we were, but then I noticed Limp had his BKB ready and we could execute that fight pretty much however we wanted.
They really NIGMA clean up the creep wave so quickly. S4, that's a good aggressive flank for Spirit Vessels because they can overrun to S4 and the Stampede running around on top of Weehar. He doesn't have enough life to survive. It's a quick buyback coming in as Mind Control now wants to go ham. S4 goes down to Kuro, but it's Limp. Spirit's zapping up everything he's got. He's run out of his exorcism, doesn't have the extra life to survive, and Decrepify makes it impossible to walk away in time. So the tier 3 tower remains alive.
Yeah, that was a little bit overconfident for sure from S4, I think. I didn't even see where was Nico.
Farming? I think.
Yeah, but I don't know. It looks like half of the team kind of they were getting out. Some miscommunication probably going on there.
When you turn around and say, "Yo, guys, like, where were you? I believed in you. You did not believe in me."
Yeah. It's one of those situations.
This is going to be another one of those 10-minute timers where again, just wants to run away from this one. Limp's now going to come in. He's going to burn pretty heavily underneath that nether wall, which is perfectly trapped inside the trees. Micro's BKB looks to kill off Hanskin. Hanskin at least gets the curse off. Sakura dropping him quickly, but he's not dead yet. Weehar gave him the extra life now at the end and turns his new target, but Limp just forever with these silences makes life so damn difficult. At least S4 is still being chased and not dying quickly. He'll get the stun off, working to kill off Weehar. But the rest of the team now has to fight Miracle. He's the win condition for the NIGMA, and he's looking for his own fight. S4 being pinked in the tree lines. FNG waiting inside the Sprout. GH just controls him with the Spirit Vessel. Now finishes the job with Kuro. Actually getting the last hit. Even in death, he can find that one. But S4, this is ballsy. He's been using his blink. He's waiting with Nico Baby for a potential. I remember Doom could consume the Wolf of Lycan and take the Shadow ability. That was pretty cool.
What? Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, that was good fun. Vengeful Spirit swapping in S4. Man, really quick on the silence, just exploding him down. And another swap. It's over with the Abyssal Blaze done. Death Prophet. And he actually consumes the cheese. Limpel gets so much more life back. But look how quickly they just remove it once again. Under the tower, the cold embrace from Hanskin, creating so much extra space. Kuro will go down again, but hey, we're used to this by now. Another quick blast out. Nico Baby trying to stay on top of Miracle, just mana style, and try and get out in there into the fight. Now the sleep is on Nico Baby and FNG. There's no quick follow-up. They just dust up nicely, and they're trying to kill off Chen. Remove any kind of extra heal he's got, but the curse is great onto Mind Control. But to Decrepify, Weehar, he stops all the damage coming into Mind Control, so they can continue the fight forward. Charging in Miracle. He's got a gem on him. He's trying to keep down to Nico Baby, who has no more mana, nowhere to go. Stomped up by GH. Is there an Abyssal Blade? Yeah, the charges off cooldown. They'll break the trees. Another dusting, just in case the gem isn't enough. And hey, use the Mango Tree as well. It's the perfect vision. They get the silence on Winter Wyvern. There's no extra control. And the jump forward. The Mango Tree does its work. Wyvern will end up dropping. And Death Prophet, no way to regenerate. Spirit Vesseled up. At least you can play from the other side of the tree line. Nico Baby's doing everything he can to help him out. Defensive heal set for up and running. Nico Baby still trying to outrun himself away. Finally, you're going to see the Death Prophet die. And the Aegis Immortal, it's cracked on the Ricky. Everyone's coming over. Miracle, Abyssal Blaze done. He needed something, but Nico Baby, he just dodged that with a mana style and then blinks away to safety. The EG Spirit is staying with them, but now it's FNG who came up here to help, who gets blinked on by Weehar. They're not enough for the drain. The Stampede triggered by S4 to give just enough distance for Alliance to retreat back out.
Ooh, yeah. that's off for us to go right now, I think.
Ricky's still trying to finish up something that's rather expensive. It's
yeah, but you're like
once you can finish the nullifier.
You're less than 1,000 gold away from BKB on.
FG pulled him up. Mind control's gonna BKB right now if he's gonna survive. Caught inside the smoke screen, gets the BKB off, and will just TP away to safety, but no, you've got a stun available. Meanwhile, on the mid lane, Curse is out. Maybe Winston Wyvern can protect himself. No, he can't. There's enough magical damage from Weeha to finish the job. Kuro can't say the same thing, however, as S4 now out of mana, so Miracle just TP down from him, but the Yule Scepter Limp is able to get there in time with a follow-up stance. He can't doppelganger away to safety. Just Phantom Rush towards the range creep. The Gripify is buying a little bit more time, but once again with the smoke screen, the gem will be dropped. Thanks to perfect control on Miracle. Enigma have buybacks, and they may have to commit them if they want to keep this mid lane up.
Yeah, I mean, a huge part of that was the fact that Ricky had a DD in bottle. Limp had given him the bottle earlier.
Buyback only from the VS. Now Fortify up as well with no need to profit. Oh, that deep jump. Nico, baby. He just goes all the way in there, mantas, and then blinks back out again to safety. But he at least gets the double buybacks from the course they wanted. Another quick blink away from the Ricky, just able to continuously dodge these magical pop burst damages that Weeha are searching for. And it's time to buy out Weeha.
The inevitable.
Get the Aeon disc completed. You actually, he doesn't actually. He's got buyback available, so buyouts for the other three.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused by how everything here plays out, because I'm just not sure. Maybe NIGMA could not take the fight either way, but I think that when we ganked, we are on top. I think they had a small opening to maybe potentially instantly buy back in with, the gank might have run on top.
Oh, Stampede's coming out. You've already lost Kuro. A quick trick to the trade. Mind Control's in a lot of problems. He's trying to get himself away to save it, but the BKB, now Weeha can give him some extra life as Mind Control tries to TP out, but once again another stun. Weeha is giving all the life he possibly can to keep MC up, but it won't work. Down for 2 minutes thanks to the buyback from previous. And to Gripify underneath the tower now, Nika Baby once again just breaks the attack by blink striking himself away to safety, and GH becomes a new target for Limp, diving almost to the fountain. Enigma can use all their buybacks, but they may not have enough if this Phantom Lancer goes down. Weeha is back up and trying to fight. To Gripify again, buying more time for Miracle. Now he can doppelganger and get back to his own tier 4 towers. Nico Baby going for his own dive in with the tricks of the trade, but S4, a perfect hook stop. He caught out Miracle. Another doppelganger, but again, another silence. Miracle just has to keep running and running, but S4 under the tier 4 towers will be drained and killed. I want to point out, Objective-Based Gaming, the tier 3 towers are all still up. That's what Alliance are fighting under. They're going to get stumped up by GH. Fire's coming in from S4. He wants to keep this fight going, but Miracle, again, Pugner will have to give the life over. Rory drains it. No, to be S4. Full stopping himself forward as Miracle has to keep on the run. Another jump away with the doppelganger, but another jump forward from Alliance will finally catch him down, and that should actually be the game. A tier 3 tower has not fallen, but NIGMA do not have heroes to defend this base anymore. You can take the tier 3, you can take the tier 4, and just go for the GG. And that's exactly what will happen, and the call will come from NIGMA. GG.
Well, yeah, that was extremely well executed by us. At the same time, I do think that we had quite